tyrant. This one picks up a lot of stuff. So there's something I have to say, and you know what it is. But before I say it, there's a story that I have to tell first to explain why I'm going to say this thing. So we're at about November of 2009, our first year of grad school together, myself and Mal. It's Matt's second year. And we had become really, really close already, even though we had only known each other for a few months. Probably the kind of friendship where one of us could just show up completely unannounced in pajamas at the other one's apartment, and without saying a word, the one whose apartment it was could just pull the bottle of vodka out of the freezer and not have to say anything about it. But, so very close, very quickly. And so after a couple months, by November, Mal had gotten to know Matt, and they had been talking, and they had started to see each other a little bit, but it wasn't very serious, that it wasn't official, and Mal wanted to sort of vet him to see what her friends would think and to see how well he would integrate into her friends group. So she invited Matt out to Legends, where a bunch of us, yay, Illinois people, where it was our first year and we had this terrible stats class every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and so on Mondays after class every single week we would go to Legends and just drink a whole bunch, and it was great. And so she said to Matt, we all go to Legends on Wednesdays, all of us, this big group, all of us first-year students, you should come out and hang out and it'll be a great time. And so he comes and he shows up and it's me sitting there. Just me. And we end up sitting in this booth where it's just me and Mal on one side and Matt just facing us. Like we're sort of the firing squad, about to just, grill him until he's dead inside. And so then we sit there and it's a couple of hours, and this is really like the first time I've gotten to know him, and he goes off to the bathroom at some point. And I turn to Mallory and I say, and she says to me, how do you like him? How do you, do you think this is good? Do you think that this is gonna work out? Like, what do you think? All this stuff. And I turn to her and I go, all right, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna stand up at your wedding and I'm gonna say that I called it. So here I am, standing up at their wedding to say, called it. This is like my shining moment in life. Obviously anyone who's close enough for them to be here right now knows exactly why I would have said that, even after only speaking to them for a couple of hours. I don't have to go into detail. I don't have to tell you all the ways in which they are just freakishly good for each other and similar in like the weirdest ways. And I had tried writing down a bunch of things, except that they're all kind of stupid because it's kind of hard to come up with stuff when you're sitting there trying to write a toast. You just sort of know it. So I had written all this stuff. It's not very good examples of stuff. Because really the best example actually just happened as we were on the bus. Because we were in the parking lot and I Don't Feel Like Dancing was playing and everyone was just going nuts. They were dancing even though they were claiming they did not feel like it. And Matt's just kind of doing his Matt things, like that, roughly. And then I turned to Mallory, Mallory to sort of jokingly say like, oh, look what you did, look what you tied yourself to for life, kind of jokingly like, oh, sucks for you now. And then as I'm about to say that, she just starts going, I can't sing. She just goes, no, I'll pull the microphone from my mouth. But she just goes, I don't feel like it, and just starts going at it. So she goes just as nuts as he is, right as I'm about to make fun of him to her, and then I'm like, all right, so that about sums it up. And that's it. That's really it. And it's just things like that over the course of years that you just see, and then you just know. So I have my stuff. So really that's it. So I called it. And they're obviously perfect for each other. And just to be around you and to know you as a couple and to know you individually and just as people is to really know what it means to see two people that are just born to be with each other, that are just made for each other in like a freakish, not even real kind of way. So with that, Everyone raise your glass to Mal and Matt, because as much as I love my story and as much as I love to brag about how I called it, because I do, the fact is that anyone in this room could have called it. So, to Mal and Matt.
Thank you, Melanie. Last but not least, we have Logan, our best man.